Well, what's up, guys? Eric Notowski here. How's it going? Welcome. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this Spawnuary contest and this AI artist getting chosen as the winner for the villains cover. Todd McFarlane finally announced the winners of the Spawnuary January challenge he did for the covers, 4 covers to be exact. Ended up choosing 4 different artists for each cover because there's so many submissions. I submitted one as well. Okay, so the winners are announced, and we find out that one of these guys is a heavy AI artist, and he says that he did it in Procreate. Now, the rules clearly state that no AI art would be accepted at that time, so good there for Todd doing that. The craziest part, though, is that this AI artist, this AI art snuck under the radar and was chosen as an actual winner. That's probably the craziest part of all this. Todd said no AI art, and then they end up choosing AI art for one of the winners. That's pretty crazy. And I think it speaks to the fact that in singularity, if you're taking one image and you're just looking at it, sometimes it can be hard to tell if that image is actually created by AI, right? But it's when you look at someone's whole body of work that you clearly understand they do AI art, or just looking at all the images that they create, they all look the same. The style might change, but they got 4 images of one, which we'll look at. We're going to look at this guy's profile. We're going to look at what he says. We got to talk about this. This is very interesting. So we're going to come over here. We're going to look at Todd's Instagram page. Here's where he declares the winners. Now this guy down here, week 4, the villains, Robot 9000, was chosen, and we're going to look at his Insta page, and I'm trying to find it, but he actually comments. He comments numerous times in here, but there's one I wanted to look at in particular. Okay, I did not use AI for my heap piece. I used Procreate. Again, I'm a professor of animation and a multimedia artist. I'm progressive. Out. And then there's this one here. And I keep scrolling through the comments, and I can't find the one that I saw yesterday. So I'm just going to read it to you because it's funny. And he sounds different now, but his first comment, let me find it here. His first comment was kind of different, and it came on the back of this guy, Floating Punk. He said, F them, let them hate. We know what's what. Then Robot 9000 comments, thank you, my bro. Unbeknownst to all these cats, I've been in it. Worked in TV, made toys for Mattel, and now an educator. effing professors. Sounds very professional, doesn't he? It's cool. At this point, a lot of egos hurt, and I get that. I reiterate, I did not use AI after the Spawn Cowboys, because he actually did submit 3 Spawn Cowboys, Gunslinger Spawn, and they were all AI art, which is easy to tell, right? So he did use AI for those guys, but after that, he didn't. The villains were all Procreate. So suck AF. Everyone who isn't down. It's nice publicity either way, and I don't mind 100 more followers. Okay. This next comment was great, though. This guy says, well, I guess the best way to solve this, as a professor, you understand the term show your work, ? Procreate has an amazing feature that records your work stream. Best way to clear the air completely. So there you go. So this guy, he sounds like a 14-year-old. He sounds, yeah, he doesn't sound like professor. I'll put it that way. But let's go check out his work, shall we? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so this is his Insta page. Okay. Some blah, 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 blah. Futuristic concept design, multimedia. Where's it at? Her AI artist. There, right. AI artist right there at the end. Let's look at some of this stuff. See, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 images. They're all the same. 9 images, all the same. The styles change little by little. But look, they're all created in AI. Scroll down here some more. Oh, look, some more AI images. Now, this is where it's really easy to tell, right? Because you got all these images and they change just ever so slightly. And if you've ever used these AI platforms or whatever, I've dabbled in it just a bit. I have one on my phone that I just started checking out. you put in the prompts, you say what you want the AI to generate, and then it'll give you some. It'll actually give you maybe 2 or 3, sometimes more, right? And it'll give you those, and you just kind of like, I guess, pick which one you like. I don't know. But you're typing out something, you're asking this computer, right, the AI, to generate something for you. And right there, the generate part is where we need to focus. Who is doing the generating? Is it the dude typing on his keypad, or is it the computer that is generating these images, this artwork? And obviously, it's the computer who is generating it. So when you have a Spawnuary contest that's asking for people to submit their artwork to be judged, to be critiqued, and to win something, right? You want that person to get the credit, right? I slaved away as many others, thousands. Todd said 9,000 entrants. That's crazy, right? All these guys, most of them legit, most of them, going to town, whether it's on a computer, okay, with a pencil, or on a paper with pencil, they're still putting in the work. They're doing the time, right? Their mind is focused. Their mind is generating this stuff, right? They're doing it. The artist is doing it. But when you have AI art, who's doing the generating? It's a stinking computer, right? So this guy, oh, I'm going to type in some prompts and this is what I want. And out pops, this image, right? And then he slaps it up on this contest and says, oh, look at me. I did this in Procreate, which is suspect, right? I had a guy I posted a reel on Instagram, and a guy came back and he said that he stuck his image in Hive, which can detect, how much AI was used to generate the image. And it came back 99% that he used AI to generate this image. So, and again, it would be a little more believable if this guy had some more, actual stuff that he created on here. But everything he posts on Instagram is all computer generated art. It's all AI art. Okay, so let's see, where can we find his Spawn images? Just notice they're all the same, slightly different. I mean, these are cool, right? They're cool. I dig it. But if you're going to enter a contest, you got to be forthcoming and you got to be real about what you did. And that's part of the problem. So here we go. Here's his 3 entries for the Spawnuary contest. And I want you to notice something, if it's even on here. Okay, look at the date stamp on the bottom right. Okay, January 22nd. Okay. This one, January 22nd. This one, Violator Spawn, January 22nd. How curious that he's posting all 3 of these on the same exact day. Now, while this one, you might look at, now again, if you take this image by itself and you're just looking at it, that could be someone's style. That could be what they do. I'll give you that. That might be someone's artwork, and it looks cool. It's pretty sweet. I like it just by itself. Now, zoom out. You come on this guy's page, and what do you see? You see all this AI art. Okay. You look at this one. I have no doubt that this is all AI. Really. This one, could be like legit. This one, this just reads to me like total, AI stuff. Another thing. The rules clearly stated that you needed to post your image with the background with the blue lines from the Spawn page. The rules clearly stated that you need to do that. Nowhere in here do I see this guy posting these blue lines. Okay. All of these images. And here you go. These are his Gunslinger Spawn submissions. Clearly AI. He just threw these on here real quick just to, oh, it's Spawn. Right? Here's a chick. Where did she come from? Oh, it's just computer generated. Next. Oh, look, I just plopped some Spawn symbols on his chest. Now it's Gunslinger Spawn. Like, it's total crap. Okay? And he admits in his comments that he did use, AI on these, but these, oh no, I didn't. I just used Procreate on them. So, how do you tell, right? And again, I said this guy put this image in Hive, and it says it came back 99% with AI. Okay, so I don't place the blame on, partial blame on McFarlane's team or himself for choosing this, right? Because they didn't do their due diligence and look and say like, okay, if you want us, okay, one, it's highly suspect that all of his artwork is AI generated, right? Number two, he didn't put the blue lines like everybody else did. He didn't follow the rules there either. So at some point you have to like follow the rules, right? Todd, you gotta like stick to what you said you would, what you're accepting and what you're not accepting. I think that's fair for everybody across the board, right? Everybody has to follow the rules. If you want to choose this guy as your winner, which you have every right to, if you think he's telling the truth and he did use Procreate, ask him to show his work. Procreate, you could easily do that. It shows your work stream. You could easily produce that. I would say tell him, hey, if you want me to choose it, show me your work stream. Show me that you created this in Procreate. Somehow, some way, do that, and then we'll accept it. Otherwise, there's just no way. There's just no way to, to tell. I mean, I honestly, I would not take this guy's word for it. Okay, so that all said, I mean, again, you just scroll through here, AI art, AI, AI. And I said this in my reel I posted on Instagram. But guys, AI art, okay? It'd be like me saying that I cooked something or I made something when I simply went to Costco and I bought a dish. I slapped it in the oven. I pushed some buttons. It cooks it. Now it pops this dish. I have some friends over. Hey, guys, come on in. Check out this meal I made. Oh, it's so good, Eric. Oh, man, you did a great job on this meal. This is fantastic. Did you make this? Yeah, I did. I slaved away in the kitchen, man. I popped that thing in the oven. Woo! I slaved away on it. And I took all the credit for this dish that I simply bought at Costco, right? The Costco guys made it. The Costco people, they put it together. I took credit for it. And what does that make me? It makes me a liar. Okay. I didn't make that. I put it in the oven. I pushed some buttons and out pops this food, this delicious food, right? I'd be a liar if I said I made it. And that's basically what's happening with these AI artists, right? They put in some prompts. They say, give me this. I want this to pop out. And the computer generates the image. The computer is doing all the hard work, okay, that every other artist with their pencil and pen and paintbrush is doing. The computer is doing all that hard work. And then you have these liars out here saying, oh, I did that. I made that. I created that. Look at me. I'm fantastic. And it's like, dude, no, you're not. You're a stinking liar. Okay. And it's like, how can we believe you when you say, oh, I did this in Procreate, when 100% of the stuff on your Instagram page is AI artwork? And like this, again, it's still highly suspect. And then you got people putting it in things and saying, oh, look, it's 99% AI generated. It's highly suspect. And it's like, how can we trust you? You know what I'm saying? Show me, okay, professor, you've worked for this and that. Like, where is that on here? Where's your hand-drawn material? Where's the stuff you've done on Procreate other than these 2-3 images that you submitted for a Spawn contest? Where are they? That's what I want to see. So anyway, I know it's frustrating. A lot of people are frustrated out there. I hope Todd McFarlane will do the right thing. I hope he'll like hold this guy's feet to the fire and be like, look, I want to choose you. I already chose you, but if you're going to prove to me that this is not AI art, I think that's the fair thing to do. Because it is frustrating. You read the comments on Instagram. It's like all these artists putting in hard work, slaving away, you know, hard at work on their pieces. You know, look at all these other winners of the thousands that submitted. Okay. It's frustrating. And then to have it like just kind of fly under the radar and just be chosen as a winner, it's very, very disappointing. So anyway, I know you guys have lots to say about it. I'll look for your comments and I will respond accordingly. But I hope this blows up. I hope it blows up in Robot 9000's face, and that it gives time for pause for people who are gonna like consider artwork in some sort of challenge like this, and do a little bit more homework when it comes to choosing the winners. Because look, I mean, again, just one image by itself, it's very hard to tell. You have to look at the person's body of work, and you know, again, thankfully there's these programs out here like Hive. You can put something in and it'll tell you if it was, you know, AI generated. But again, these AI artists, quote unquote, guys, you're not artists. You're really good. And don't get me wrong, guys like me, other artists will use AI just for fun, or maybe they want to do concept work. They just want to see what comes out and get some ideas. Heck, I'd use it for that because there's a lot of cool stuff you could generate on here. But calling it your own artwork, flat out makes you a liar, right? Excuse me. Pushing some buttons, getting the computer to generate, something just from prompts, that's not artwork, right? The final product might be considered art. Okay, it's an image. It looks pretty, it's cool, it's colorful, whatever, but there's a huge difference between a human creating artwork and a computer spitting out an image. Total difference. And I think people just need to recognize that, realize that. And then if you're going to make a contest and accept artwork, you need to make sure 100% that junk is not AI generated. So there you go. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, just wanted to make this video because it's frustrating. It's stupid. But hey, hopefully it creates conversation. Hopefully it creates awareness, I guess you could say. And hopefully Todd McFarlane changes his mind. Anywho, love to hear from you guys. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Till next time. Peace. See ya.